Hi, ladies.
Hi.
Did you ladies get one of these yet?
No.
Are you both in the same house?
Yes.
Oh, so you can share?
Yeah.
Oh, awesome. Have a good day. Hi, how are you?
Hi.
Did you get one of these?
No. All right. Thank you.
Thanks. Have a good day.
You too.
Oh, don't do that. Did you get one of these? It's not a trick.
He knows I'm messing with him.
He does? Or me? I'm starting to, even one time talking to you, I'm starting to get you figured out. So how have you been this last week? Tired? I gave you one of these last time, didn't I? So,
Sure did.
how's life treating you?
Alright.
Didn't your,
You can sit down.
well, I don't want to take up somebody else's spot. Didn't your,
Nobody else
did you
said
say
no.
somebody had an accident last week?
Yeah, my daughter.
Yeah, is she okay? So I forgot your name.
Misty.
Misty. She's
Yeah,
doing,
she's all right. She was passenger in a vehicle, but thank goodness.
that she's okay though?
Yeah,
Yeah.
the car totaled, but
Ugh.
she's good.
Airbags and seatbelts.
She had them on. I had to. She didn't have airbags because her car was a piece of shit, and so I went and I had to buy her a car, and I ended up buying my grandmother's car for my mom. My grandma.
Oh, this last week then? To help her out?
Yeah, my grandma just passed away, so mom inherited the car because she's the oldest, and so I paid $2,000 for the car. My mom and I drove it up to her on Monday, and she's driving down here tomorrow so I can put tires on it because it has. I swear, my grandpa never put. I think they're original. I do.
I've been known to run tires down a lot further than I should until I'm like mad that I have to change.
The tread on them don't even look bad. It's the cracks around the edges, around the inside, you know, on the, you know what I mean?
Could be from running them on low air too. That happens.
No. I doubt my grandpa did that. But it's, you know, my grandma and grandpa owned the car since I drove off the lot. I only had 28,000 miles on it. The only time they really went anywhere is to the Moose Lodge, you know.
Yeah.
So
Hey, I didn't get to ask you last week because I was talking to I forgot her name now. Cassie. I was talking to Cassie and her friend. What do you think about what happens to people when they die?
what do I think about it?
Yeah. What's Misty believe about what happens to people when they die?
I don't have an opinion on it. I haven't been there.
You do acknowledge everybody dies.
Yeah. But where
Death
your
and taxes, right?
Where your soul goes is nobody knows that.
What if I
For a fact.
What if I told you that we can know that, and we do have an objective source of truth?
Okay.
It's just that oftentimes we ignore that because it makes it easier for us to get through life. And
Okay.
so, and the reason I ask is the same thing I would, that I told Cassie. Is I don't ask because I'm trying to, I'm never going to try and force anything on anybody. Most people are too strong-willed anyway for me to be able to force anything on them. But I ask because I care, and that's what I told Cassie last week. As strange as it sounds, I love my fellow man. I love everybody.
That's good.
Not in the way that I should, and not as often as I should, but I love my fellow man, and it's going to sound weird to say it, but partially because God has commanded me to love my neighbor as I love myself. And
There you go.
And now, saying that you're commanded to do something and then therefore you do it doesn't sound very, like, oh great, you only love me because you've been commanded to, but without that command I wouldn't do it, if that makes sense. Because I'd be stuck on myself. Everything I say and do would be wrapped up in me. So,
Yeah.
Would you consider yourself agnostic, atheist, just kind of don't know?
I'm Lutheran.
I am Lutheran. So, were you raised going to church?
Absolutely. I
Um,
got a nickel to do it too.
you got a nickel to go? Boy, I didn't even get that.
She upped it a quarter later, but yeah.
Inflation. Spiritual inflation. That's, I've never heard that before. I got told you will go to church, and there was no argument about it.
We got a quarter or a nickel, whichever one she decided to give us that time.
Not to put in the offering plate?
No.
No, to keep?
We got it after church. If we went to church without hesitation and just got up and went, and no problem. And then we got money to put in the offering plate. And we got a quarter afterwards, and we went to the local store at the corner and bought candy, little $1.
Don't you miss the days?
Those $1 things, we got
Yeah.
25 of those chewy $1. They're called dollar chewies or something. I don't remember.
Don't you
what
miss
they
the
were.
days when you could go to a dime
Oh,
store
heck yeah, man.
and get candy for like literally a dime?
Little Ankny's right down this corner, yeah.
Oh, like the Ankeny gas station here in town.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it was down the street and it was about it was about 4 blocks away from the house. Or 5.
Memories.
something like that. Yeah.
So you were raised going to church.
Absolutely.
And so, and yet, and I want to make sure I'm phrasing this right. Yet you don't know that we can know for a fact that God is there. And
You didn't
has
ask me if God was there.
Okay.
You asked
That's
me
what happens.
happens after death.
when we die. Yeah.
Yeah, that's not why you didn't ask me about God.
Well, I was going to get there, but so now I'm
Okay,
getting there. So what does Misty believe about God?
I believe that somebody higher than us made this because it didn't just appear.
I agree. Romans 1 actually says that all of nature declares, even these colors, like the trees are turning colors now.
But I don't worship God. I don't worship the devil. I don't worship anything. I don't go to church. I worship this. I try not to litter because I want the earth to be clean. I try not to pollute the air. The earth, the fire, the water. Those are my elements. Those are what I try to take care of and install them into my life somehow.
So to put a name on it, and not in the way that a lot of people would use it, you kind of have a paganism, pantheistic.
No.
Panentheism view, like
No.
God is everywhere and is in everything.
I don't know about paganism. I don't know anything about that.
No, and like I said, I don't mean that in an accusatory way. I'm just
telling you, I don't know anything about it, so I can't refer to that.
Okay.
Okay, but I don't think God is in this tree, but I do think that tree is life. It's alive, and you should take care of it. Everything is alive. Everything around us is alive, and I believe that. I don't know about the rocks, but the tree is.
Well, there are people that actually believe rocks are alive, and
That's fine.
and there are
That's
people that
their
worship
beliefs.
rocks. So,
I wouldn't do it, but that's their beliefs.
so you believe in a God, just not necessarily the Christian God?
Well, no, I believe in Christian God. Of course.
Okay.
Of course.
How do we know Him?
Well, I just believe that
Am I keeping you
if
from
she
something?
wasn't, if she wasn't around, she wouldn't have made all this.
She.
Of course, God is a woman today because I'm alive.
So is
And
God
she
a man
brings
today because
good-
I'm
she
alive?
Sure. It's all what you believe, right?
Well-
it's all about how you want to picture God. I picture my God as a female, a beautiful female that watches over me,
So
brings spirits. Spirits come to my life and they help take care of me and my kids. And when I ask my God or my higher power to watch over my children, I know that she sends my loved ones that have passed away. Their spirits come and they help, and there are signs that maybe they're still around us, and I think they are. And I think they are there. You just gotta everybody's gotta pay attention.
So,
A lot of people don't want to see that though.
well, I do believe that we have to pay attention. Romans 1 says that God has declared Himself to all of us by creation, that everything in nature points to Him.
Yeah.
You know, so like trees, flowers, they all point us to God. So the question is you said, kind of whatever you believe. So the question that revolves around that, and I asked somebody this earlier today, Misty, what's more important, whether or not, let me rephrase that. Is it more important that you believe or that the object of your belief is true? In other words, if I believe that gravity doesn't exist, I walk off the top of the building here, what's going to happen?
That's a stupid question. You know what's going to happen.
Well, no, I don't ask it to be stupid. I'm going to fall, right? Mm-hmm. Because in that situation, what matters is not whether or not it's not whether or not I believe in gravity. It's whether or not what I believe is true. Okay. So we can say that we have a lot of beliefs, and yet at the same time, those beliefs aren't what's important. Now, our beliefs are important, don't get me wrong, but what's important about our beliefs is whether or not the object of our faith, and that's what belief is, really, is I have, people say, I don't believe that. In other words, you're saying I don't have faith in that. But whether or not what we believe is true. So if I don't believe in gravity, it doesn't matter. Gravity is true. And so what's important about God is whether or not we have the right view of God, because God has revealed himself to us in very specific ways. First, through nature, through us, through human, we're part of nature, but also he's revealed himself to us through his word. And he calls that, we have general revelation, which is all of nature, and then we have special revelation, which is his word, the scriptures. And he reveals himself to us very specifically in that way, and he gives us everything we need to know about life.
I thought you said you weren't going to preach to me.
I'm not. I'm having a conversation. I haven't preached.
No, you're preaching.
I'm asking questions and reflecting.
You're not asking anything.
I asked.
Nah,
No, I'm telling you what.
Relaying the Bible. I've already been there.
Well, but I've
already heard the Bible. Trust me. Read it, got confirmed, did all of it. I already know. I ain't into religion. I'm not into it probably because I had to do it,
No, I get that.
When I was growing up. And that's fine. If my kids want to go to church, they go to church. I don't make them. And it's nice that they go. I ain't going to stop them. Everybody can do what they want, and as long as they're not out murdering people and without being held accountable for it,
yeah,
then I'm alright. I take care of me, you take care of you, she'll take care of her, and together hopefully we will take care of the earth and live in the now, because right now is when we're alive. When we're dead, it ain't gonna matter anyways. And if it does, yay! I'm a good kid right now,
But no one's.
Well, I'm not a kid.
But no one's.
But
good.
I'm being good. I'm doing right. I'm doing what I'm supposed to be, and hopefully, I won't be stuck in some limbo land if that exists. If that exists,
No, there's no limbo.
Hopefully, I won't be in hell and whatever. I actually think maybe Earth is hell. It's just nothing but drama, constant problems over and over and over again. It's all about how you look at it and deal with those problems and get through it. You gotta survive, and I am a survivor of many, many things. And however I did it, I did it.
Hey, just to let you know, she moved into a lab.
Yay!
Yeah.
Good, I'm going back in and doing my tests then.
Sure.
Thank you, I appreciate that.
No problem.
Nice talking to you.
See you, Missy.
Interrupt you.
It's alright.